is Friday, November 30th. I'm Haley Donahue.
And I'm Matt Hoffman, and for Cameron Irvin. I hope we all had a great week back from break.
I know I haven't. I miss sleeping in and doing absolutely nothing all day.
Well, let's get started with the show.
It's not unusual to see couples around school, but it's what's behind these relationships that not everyone gets to see. Reporter Medina Majanovic and Antonio Laberman dive into some of these relationships in this story.
No matter how many times we fight or argue, I'll always love her.
It's also nice having someone who I know won't judge me no matter what.
Actually having that person to spend time with you, I think it's really nice.
He's always there for me. He's like my best friend.
She can make me happy in my worst times.
Know that person before they fall really hard for them.
Everyone wants that deep feeling of intense affection, known as love. As humans, some of us find it to be a need, not a want. For teenagers, romance is not just a fashion of day, but a periodic code of happiness. Some may think that a relationship is too tedious or too much work, but even within their busy, stressful lives, Abby Baldock and Aaron Jensen continue their loving companionship through thick and thin.
Make sure that the person that you're with treats you the way that you want to be treated. I love being able to have someone who knows me better than I know myself most of the time. Like we're able to finish each other's sentences, and we have things like if one word is said, like we're able to just look at each other and know exactly what the other person is thinking, and I think that's really cool.
She's that one person that I could trust, always go to. She can make me happy in my worst times. She's the person that can help me through every situation, no matter what it is. And it's always good to have someone there for you.
One may ask, how does someone manage time or separate their time for their friends? Or even, how do they find time for each other? Well, Sierra Roberts and Markel Sauter tell us what they do in these situations.
It's hard to balance our friends or relationship over I can't really see her over the weekends, or it's hard to balance friends and her at the same time. Sometimes we have sports or other things going on that we need to do.
When you are in a relationship with somebody, there's always going to be arguments and bumps in the road that you guys are going to come across, and I think for me and him it's like trying to find a common ground and trying to find just a common surface where we can work things out and actually communicate with each other and understand where we're both coming from, so that we can actually have a healthy and good relationship.
Some of the couples on campus have been moderately successful, even through the adversity that they may encounter during their dating period. For Jessica Serrato and Travis Martinez, not being able to see each other is unacceptable.
Me and Travis have been together for 2 years now, and I think one of the biggest things is him working, and he works a lot of the time, so that kind of takes up our time to see each other, and it cuts our time in half because he does have work.
Actually having that person to spend time with you, I don't know, I think it's really nice. Also, it's just the fact that they actually comfort you when you need them.
All of these students have not only shown commitment, but an undeniable dedication to their significant others. Overall, the most important thing to remember is to make sure it's a healthy relationship.
In the social psych class, when we're looking at it, first thing we do is we have students try to take a look at themselves, the relationships their parents had, and what those were like, and then just kind of evaluate, and understanding that high school relationships, generally aren't going to last beyond high school, and they need to kind of make sure they're taking care of themselves emotionally and within the relationship, and not being maybe quite as serious as they see on TV and in the movies at the high school level, and just focus more on themselves and make sure they're in a relationship that's good for them and they feel good about themselves when they're in it, and making sure that the person they're with is somebody they should be with that makes them a better person, and just kind of look out for yourself first. And if that relationship's not, taking care of you, then, you need to look elsewhere.
This is Medina Majanovic signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
Today, right after school, there will be a representative from the University of Nevada, Reno here to talk in the College and Career Center. This will be held after school, so you will not need to get a pass.
Attention seniors, deadline for senior ads has been moved to December 14th. If you still have not ordered your senior ad, you now have an extra 2 weeks to do so.
There's a job opening as a child care assistant for Kids Corner Child Care located across the street from Antelope Crossing. They're looking for someone who is good with kids, reliable, and outgoing. If you're interested, call 916-838-0556.
There is an active club on campus that not many people know about. It's the Anime Club. The members are extremely dedicated to anime, but no one loves anime as much as club president, Senior Marissa Flournoy. Reporters Nikki Weil and Rodney Evans filed her story.
They laugh, they play, they appreciate art. To outsiders, they seem to be one of the most peculiar and original clubs on campus. They are the Anime Club. Senior Marissa Flournoy has been a member of the Anime Club since her freshman year, and after the former president graduated, has filled the coveted spot as president of the club. The Anime Club centers on a type of Japanese art form called anime, or manga, and Japanese culture. The club meetings consist of watching anime episodes or movies such as Naruto and Spirited Away, or discussions about style and form in the drawings. The club members also dress up at school like certain fictional characters they admire, called cosplay.
At Anime Club, we usually, for this year, we picked out a certain anime that we're going to watch for the entire year. It's a Fairy Tail, and we've watched a couple episodes so far. We usually talk about the fundraisers that we're trying to do to get money for our club, things like SAC Anime that's coming up in January. And cosplay is just like dressing up as your favorite character on Halloween. You pick an anime character that you like, and you get like a wig that matches their hairstyle and a costume that matches what they wear in the show. And it's really just a fun thing for everyone to do, just to dress up.
Being an active and participating member of the Anime Club since the beginning and being the vice president last year, Flournoy was the best choice to take over the club this year.
Marissa's president because she has the most anime knowledge out of all of us, and she's become a really great leader because comes up with great ideas for club members to do during a club time, and she's very open to new ideas and animes and things like that.
Marissa recalls how the club has progressed a lot during its run at school. The biggest success is the growing of its numbers from barely 10 to over 20 in the previous school year.
Since freshman year, it was like a small collective group full of girls. There was like no guys at all since freshman and sophomore year. But then as the years passed, it grew more, but mostly girls though. But then junior year, when I became vice president, there was more guys. And it was a little new for me, but still, I like how like guys can like come into Anime Club and they can express themselves too, because that's what Anime Club is about. You express yourselves, but you express your love for Anime Club, and it's just, I'm really happy with the big group. And now senior year, as I'm president, it's like a bigger, more collective group. It's like mainly guys though, but there's some girls. You know, it's a new change, but I like it.
Because anime is a select interest, many students do not understand what the Anime Club is about, and some may even judge the Anime Club for their seemingly odd interests or choice of dress.
As a kid, many people like made fun of me because I liked Pokemon, Goku, like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. People made fun of me for that, but now that they're at high school, I learned that I can express myself more and not care what everyone else thinks about how much I love Pikachu, how much I love Ouran Host Club, like all the animes I love so much. I'm able to express myself now because Anime Club helped me a lot to grow more courage and confidence in what I love. So,
this is Nikki Weil signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
Don't forget that the Antelope Interact Club is holding a News 10 Coats for Kids Ride. Please continue to bring your new and gently used coats to the Big Red Box in the office until December 17th.
The Winter Dance Show will be held next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tickets are now on sale for $5, but raised to $8 on Monday, and will be $10 at the door. Reporters Travis Little and Melissa Molina talked to dance instructor Ms. Robin Solomon to get more information.
Okay, so we've got Polynesian, hip-hop, urban hip-hop, jazz spirit team, and all the dance classes all performing in this next show, including our contemporary club. And it's a bunch of different styles, including musical theater and Broadway, and we have a whole oldies section featuring Terry, and he's going to be dressed as Elvis, and you do not want to miss it, I'm telling you right now. He's going to be amazing. So come on out to the show. You're going to see a lot of different styles. We've got a Tahitian right at the beginning and some cool artistic work from your students at Antelope High School, so you should come check it out.
The National Honor Society's second annual talent show was held the Thursday before break. It was a big hit yet again, and over $1,000 was raised by the end of the night. Reporter Shania Monner and videographer Haley Donahue filed this story.
All over campus, students contain amazing talents such as singing or playing the guitar, and some even bear unique talents like belly dancing. Every once in a while, all these talents come together and perform. On November 15th, the National Honor Society put on their second annual talent show. The cafeteria filled up to support their members of the student body who performed their gifts for everyone to see.
I decided to participate in the talent show because I really love singing, and it's one of my passions, and it's kind of the only way that I can express it here at school.
I Came out to participate because I really wanted to show a little bit more of my culture to the school because there's not a lot of people that are from where I'm from, so I kind of wanted to bring out some of my culture and belly dancing and just show people like something different.
Performances ranged from senior Aaliyah Orr singing, to sophomore Jamie Hughes presenting the Cup Song, to freshman Emma Lee Compton practicing the Chinese yo-yo, all the way to junior Monique Gamoni dancing to a traditional Arabic song.
The talent show actually went really well. It was the second one that National Honor Society put on, and the acts that stood out most to me were Monique with her belly dancing, because that one was really unique, and Emily Compton, she did a Chinese yo-yo. That was something I'd never seen before.
I think I did pretty well. I was able to sync the cup drumming well with my singing, so it came out really well, and I'm really happy with how I did.
While the judges were deliberating, the National Honor Society had some extra acts up their sleeves. Miss Stephanie McCollum dressed up as Snow White and told a story. Mr. Mark Armstrong sang and played guitar to a Taylor Swift song. Seniors Allie Henry and Maya Walker choreographed their own dance, and the NHS members put together dances to a couple of today's hit songs. At the end of the night, the winners were announced. There were different categories to win in. Senior Aiden Ballard won the Showstopper Award. Seniors Tajani Harding and Maddie Montgomery won Best Singers. Junior Tyler Barron and Senior Ian Capper won the Best Dancers. Junior Eric Goodale won Most Creative, and freshman Cameron Yuki won Best Musician.
I think performance-wise, I did pretty well. I wasn't very nervous because I'm so used to playing on stage, and it's something that I've just developed naturally over time. So it was pretty easy, and I think I did pretty well.
I felt really good about my performance. I liked the song a lot, so I had fun with it, and I always wanted to make choreo to it. So I had a good time with it. I didn't think I would win. I saw the other acts, and I was like, I'm just doing it for fun.
I had a great time performing, and I felt like I did really well, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't come into the talent show expecting to win any prize or anything. I had come to share my talent with the school.
The National Honor Society put a lot of hard work into the night. The main reason for the events was to raise proceeds for the Loaves and Fishes organization.
I thought the talent show this year went really great. We had a lot of acts, and I thought they were all really wonderful. I thought we had a great crowd, and everyone who came out was really supportive of our cause, and we raised over $1,000, and $750 of that is being donated to Loaves and Fishes, which is an organization which helps feed homeless people in the Sacramento area.
Overall, the National Honor Society's second annual talent show was a hit. If you didn't come out to show your talent, there will always be next year. This has been Shania Miner signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
Now to basketball news. Here's Nikki Weil with this week's Sports Corner.
This is Sports Corner.
Good morning, Titans. This is Nikki Weil with this week's Sports Corner. It's been a while, but on November 16th, the varsity football team played its last game of 2012 against Buha Colony, losing 35-28 in the second round of the Sac Joaquin Section Division II playoffs. The Titans were the undefeated Capital Athletic League champions and finished the season 10-2 overall. Meanwhile, basketball season is now underway. Last Saturday, the varsity boys team won its first game against the McClimmons Warriors 57-40. This Wednesday, the varsity girls team also won its first game against the Valley High School Vikings 68-33. Reporter Shania Miner and I talked to senior Alyssa Walker about Wednesday's game and the season to come.
Overall, I think the game was pretty good, but I know we have to work on a few things with probably running the plays more thoroughly and just probably more conditioning, probably running a lot more because we got a little bit tired. But overall, the game was pretty good, but I know that we have a lot, I predict the season should be really good, and as long as we stick to our concepts and everything, and we just all get out there and do what we have to do best.
Both the boys' freshman and JV basketball teams are in tournaments this weekend, which started on Thursday and will finish tomorrow. The freshman team will be playing at Del Campo High School, and the JV team will be at Sheldon High School. Well, that's all the sports I have for you. Have a good day, Titans, and now back to Haley and Matt.
This is Sports Corner.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Titans.
During second period today, your Titan Times will be delivered to you.
Be sure to grab your newspaper and read up.
As usual, this is where we must say our goodbyes.
We'll be seeing all of you next week on the Wednesday show.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Titans.